Hi, everyone. I'm here with the VMware team, and they've got an incredible new tool for VS Code to look at your Spring applications memory. Martin, tell me a little bit about yourself and the tool.
My name is Martin. I work for VMware. I'm part of the Spring engineering team, and my focus is the Spring tools. So we work on all the IDE extensions to make your life as a Spring developer in your IDE more productive and easier and more joyful. This time I'm here with Udaini.
Hey everyone, my name is Udaini and I work for VMware. I'm part of the Spring engineering team, and as Martin mentioned, we work on Spring tooling. And today we are here to talk about one such feature that's live memory view with VS Code. So, in addition to all the existing Spring Boot support in VS Code, like the beans and the endpoint mappings view, we have this new feature that's the live memory view for Spring apps. So it's about making the developers more productive when working with Spring Boot applications in VS Code. So this graphical memory view gives a quick insight into the memory and garbage collection activities of a running Spring Boot application. This metric information is gathered from the Spring Boot actuated data of the running application. So the project with the Spring Boot actuated dependency should be able to use this live memory view feature in VS Code. So I would like to show a demo. In my VS Code IDE, I have in the workspace, I have two applications here. One is a Spring Pet Clinic and another one is a VS Code test app. And also the extensions which are required to see this Spring specific information in VS Code are Spring Boot tools and the Spring Boot dashboard extension. Now, if I go to the Spring Boot dashboard view, I can see both the application listed here along with all the static beans and the endpoint mappings of the application. Let me start both the applications. And while the applications are getting started, I would like to mention that the memory view visualizes data for one specific application at a time. That is, in the memory view, we have a drop-down which lists the different running process in the VS Code, and we can switch between these applications to visualize the memory data for that specific application. We also have a second drop down here, which displays the different visualizations available. The first one is the heap memory. It provides information about the total memory used, the total memory size, along with the stacked overview of the different heap regions inside of the JVM. So it gives a good overview of the heap usage. So for a user, if they observe a consistently increasing heap usage, this could indicate that the application's memory requirements are growing or there could be memory leaks. So this could be a good reference to investigate or debug on this issue. The second view we have here is the non-heap memory, which shows a stacked overview of the non-heap memory regions along relative to the total memory used and the total memory size. So any deviation in this metrics could signal that the application is having some issues. So the third graph we have here is the GC pauses, which provide an estimate about the proportion of time spent on the garbage collection, and long and frequent GC pauses could indicate that the application is having some memory issues and they need further investigation. The final graph we have here is the garbage collection, which shows the total count of the garbage collection events in the application. So all these metrics together give a good overview on the application's memory usage, and this real-time graphs are plotted at a particular interval. This interval can be configured in the VS Code settings. So if we go to the settings under VS Code Spring Boot dashboard memory view settings, we can see that currently it's configured to fetch the data every 5 seconds, and we can see 5 data points at a time. The user can change this according to the requirements.
Wow, that is really exciting. And I love the fact that live, it actually garbage collected with the graph and it gave you a nice view of that garbage collection. Perfect timing. Okay, so thank you, Martin and team, for feeding back this new feature. You can get started by installing the extension, activate your actuator, and download your Spring Pet Clinic and start playing around with it. I want to thank the VMware team again, and I look forward to actually seeing a combined partnership with these extensions with Microsoft and VMware, and making developers and empowering them wherever they are. Thanks, everyone.